Rise today as a member of the House Financial Services Committee in strong opposition to the Democrats' reckless and irresponsible vote to increase the debt ceiling without any fiscal reforms and provide a blank check for the Democrats' socialist tax and spending spree, which they intend to ram through Congress later this week or in the coming weeks. Everybody understands we cannot default on our debt, but don't let the Democrats and their allies in the media fool you. This debt limit increase does not cover funds already spent. The ceiling suspended in 2019 accommodated 100% of the spending under the previous administration, including 5 bipartisan COVID response bills, and then some. But Democrats chose to pass on a partisan basis $2 trillion in new spending, less than 10% of which actually responded to COVID. And that is what has brought us to this new debt limit. Republicans did not vote for that $2 trillion, and now President Biden and Democrats want an additional $5.5 trillion, $4.3 trillion of which has 0 Republican support. So it is Democrat partisanship that has resulted in a partisan debt limit vote. So let's be clear, this debt limit vote enables massive amounts of new spending, not old spending, that even with the largest tax increase in American history, a tax increase that would make the tax burden on American businesses higher than in communist China. This is a bill that will add at least $2.4 trillion to the national debt, even with all of those new historic tax increases. And the hypocrisy of those who criticize the job-producing and revenue-producing Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, claiming that it would massively increase the deficit. Where are they now? The hypocrisy is breathtaking. These are the same people who support adding trillions to the national debt. I came to Congress to save this country from bankruptcy, and I will not stand idly by as such dangerous legislation is pushed on a partisan basis through the Congress. Oppose this tax and spending spree. I yield back.